Hey everyone! So today I want to explain frequencies a little bit deeper because quantum physics is very hard to understand to an average person, to even me, just today, even though I'm a super nerd, okay? So how I like to look at it is, let's relate to some current things like music, for example. Everything has a frequency. It's tuned at a certain hertz, as are you. You also don't have to plug yourself in to recharge, right? This body works on source energy, God energy, whatever that is for you. So everything is a certain hertz. Example, music. Music these days has been programmed to actually lower your frequency and put you in a state of depression, sadness, suicidal thoughts even. You guys, this is a real thing. There is a you know what I'm saying, going on against humanity, okay? It's kind of obvious at this point if we haven't realized. So then you have music like Beethoven. Beethoven has been known to be at a really high frequency, a very high hertz, to promote abundance and prosperity and just positivity, okay? So everything is tuned at a certain frequency. Everything is energy. Sometimes you can walk into a place and you feel the energy, right? It could be something negative, you feel it. It could be something really happy, you feel it. You are an electrical being, right? Again, you don't have to plug yourself in to recharge this thing. It is highly, 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 highly extra intelligent. One of the most intelligent species on the planet, in the entire universe, okay? We really do have so much power. So this helps us understand ourselves. Again, healing is a quantum tool to assist, okay? So then that's where, you've heard, I'm sure, about Reiki healers, right? So all of this is very real, but what I really appreciate about this technology, this advanced technology, is it can help assist, because even as a Reiki healer, that person is pulling out so much of their own energy to help that person in their energy healing, okay? So it's very draining at the same time. And so I appreciate this device so I can help so many people and even animals in one day. Whereas if I try to do that with just me, I literally probably wouldn't be able to just be human because my energy is so drained. So that's the whole point here. Again, it's an assistant. This device has helped me awaken to my higher self, I would say, my grander self, to, get out of my own way so that I can understand my own power. All right, so working with these devices is a blessing for sure. Their assistance here, because again, this is actually upon humanity's consciousness once again. Because if you just look at the overall picture here, all this okay, is going on around us every single day and literally every bit of existence, okay? The system you've been in this whole time, it's time to break out of there, okay? You don't have to be a part of it. It's all a choice. And that's what is happening right now. That's why if you feel super heavy, if you feel super down, and it's a kick in the butt to say, hey, take back your power. Understand who you are, because you are an incredible superhuman. Again, Joe Dispenza, number one guy, okay? Number one guy who changed my life forever on this whole journey to begin with. Go study his work. It's free on YouTube. Go binge watch it all day. Where do you start? Start there. Joe Dispenza's work. And I promise you won't be disappointed. You will literally gain so much value from that, and it'll change your life, okay? Because that's quantum physics in its purest form, and that's literally, he teaches you how to heal yourself with just thought alone, which is the whole point here. But again, these assistants, like this quantum device that I have, is really able to help those who, it may take a while for them to get to that point to where they're able to consciously talk to their cells and really activate their system to heal. And Joe Dispenza has workshops on this. I'm super excited to attend one this year. That's Amit and I's goal. Definitely number one is go to one of his events and learn that, but this is all just a part of the plan. And the more you tap within, then the more magical this life becomes, the more mystical it becomes, and everything starts shattering in front of you of this reality that we thought it was, and what they programmed us to think, and how to be, and how to live, and how this existence is, when it's all a lie. Literally every bit of it. So a lot's going to be happening this year. Look forward to it, all right? A lot of major shifts are going down. And look, yes, it's not an easy road. It's not an easy life to say, oh my gosh, everything I ever knew was a lie. Yeah. And you go through these like, they call it like the dark night of the soul. So yeah, you're going to go through that for sure and cry about it as well. Get it out, get your emotions out for sure. It's just like a major understanding because we just forgot who we were. Like we woke up in this life, we were in amnesia, basically, literally have totally been here several times before. We have past lives. We're literally one with God. We come from the source. And this is a never ending journey. You're an infinite soul. You're not the body. This is not what we are. This is not who I actually am. This is just a body that holds the infinite soul. But again, back to frequencies. Your health depends on your tune of frequency. So health is wealth, you guys. I will always say that because that's just it. What's happening is that we're asked to go within ourselves to heal ourselves right now, okay? Instead of relying on a thing outside of ourselves, which I know that I'm into water, Healy, stem cell therapy, because those are all assistants while you're healing in yourself in your healing process. It doesn't mean you're going to have those forever. Yes, you have to have water forever, so that's that, okay? But actually, other than that, the goal is to, yes, become so powered in yourself and so enlightened that you literally are able to be at the highest frequency possible. But it takes a lot of work. It is not easy, but if it was easy, then what would this life be? It wouldn't be any fun, actually. If everything was perfect all the time, be like, it's kind of boring. So it's a game, you're the main character in your game. People playing video games all day long and stuff, but when you think of this one as a video game, like this life and your existence, you can level up. You can gain superpowers. What? No way. Heck yeah. Oh. Huh. Watch. We just getting started, okay? Honestly, all this stuff sounds, so not real. Because again, program. That's what you want. To believe you can do that, but that's what they want you to believe. That again, you're powerless. And it's the exact opposite. So let's go, okay, humanity, let's ascend and rise. So in this existence, you're always gonna have your haterades, haterades and Gatorades, all right? Haterades and Gatorades. You're always gonna have somebody saying something, all right, to try to disrupt your frequency, okay? And disrupt your pattern and your path, okay? And really, the coolest thing about this life is you can become an observer instead. You can become an observer of those people's opinions and things that they want to say and how they feel and things. And guess what? At the end of the day, I say, great, good. I'm glad you believe in what you believe in. I still believe in what I believe in. And or if I, like what they say, I'm going to take that in. I'm going to use it in my life. Cool. Value. Awesome. Or alignment, awesome. Take what you want and leave the rest all the time. Don't worry about other people. Just keep being yourself and just keep following your heart because your heart is also your superpower, okay? Your core of who you are, your uniqueness makes this world a better place instead of being like everyone else, okay? That's not what we want. We want individuality. We want coexistence with those individualities to make it so creative and amazing, right? So like, it's all good. So I'll just kind of stop here for now, but I definitely want to shift this over to YouTube as well. I'm so used to Instagram. It's been my main platform for many years now, but I definitely want to shift all this to YouTube and really talk on all these topics a lot longer. So look forward to that. I'm excited about it. A lot of new shifts in this year because I'm here to now spread my light to the world, and you take what you want and leave the rest. All right. And I recommend you to also share your light and your uniqueness and your knowledge and your value. All right. Because that's just it. I know social media has a lot of dark in it, and it's time for the light step up. Okay. So when we spread more light and love through these platforms, that helps the frequency of everything. Again, even these social media platforms is a frequency. Each app is a different frequency. Each comment is a different frequency. Everything is a frequency. So which frequency are you tapping in? What are you viewing all day on your pages as well, right? Like, who are you following? Unfollow those people that doesn't align with you. You know, like literally everything that's in front of you, everything you're absorbing every single day affects your frequency. It's time to shift. Let's go. I believe in you. I really do. If I can do it, you can do it. I'll share my deeper story soon, but that's also very important for us to share our journeys and our stories, because I didn't get like this overnight. It took me many years with shedding several versions of myself that wasn't actually me, that I have been programmed with. All right. You know, again, from everything outside of ourselves. So it is really that time. And it's, again, not easy. But whenever you do this, that's why I recommend Joe Dispenza's work, because his work says it the best. You know, on a scientific level, if you want to see this, it is proven. This is not something that's woo-woo or juju or whatever. This is real. And the more of us that wake up to this and take our power back, the more we raise the frequency as a whole of this planet. So every single person counts galore. Huge, huge. That's why every single soul is so important. Because it's not just me, it's we. So we got to shift out of me and go to we. Out of ego and go to the soul, okay? Out of material attachment to material things and material body to attachment to soul source energy. Because whenever you're there, that is alignment for me, at least. This is my alignment, not in this 3D materialistic world that everyone is overly attached to, because that's the illusion they want you in. Because you detach from this side, you see? Me and we. Ego and soul. Darkness and light. Whatever you want to call that, right? We've been separated. And now it's time to come together, right? The people are the power. We've always said that. We've always said that. And now is the time. So it's really all about you. And you know yourself the best, right? So we really just have to get super honest with ourselves and admit to ourselves our flaws and our bad habits and what we, need to work on in our life, and just start little step by little step. And every single day, and maybe some days it's kind of, but you just keep going. Every day is not a high. It's going to be like this all the time, no matter what. And I think that's important to also just understand, I wouldn't say surrender to, but you have to have yin and yang in life. If you didn't have the opposite, you couldn't know what is. It has to be there. So again, becoming the observer of your life and understanding, oh, I don't like this. I don't prefer this. Okay, cool. So I should change it to this instead. Very simple. We don't have to overcomplicate it. We don't have to say, oh, I'm going to be positive all the time. It's not like that either. But yes, the more that you get aligned with your higher self, I say future self, your most grand, greatest self, okay? That's what you're aligning with, all right? Not your old self, not your past and all that stuff, right? We can all envision a greater version of ourselves, no matter what. You always, I will never stop ascending. I don't believe that growth stops. I believe if you stop growing, then you die. Because you're literally, again, like this, a zombie, a robot, just going with it, not actually existing. So no matter what, we're always shedding parts of ourselves. We're always stepping into the next version. And that's beautiful, okay? No one is perfect. That's not the goal. It's just for you to align to your individual, right? Highest vibration, whatever that is for you. That's why this is so cool.